Build your inner fortress, focus on yourself, and stay silent. You are leaving the door to your mind wide open. Every opinion, every piece of gossip, every demand from the world just walks right in and makes itself at home. It's chaotic in there. It's time to build a gate, to become the guardian of your own peace. This is the Stoic way. Seneca warned us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Our own unchecked thoughts and our reactions to the noise are the real problem. Marcus Aurelius, who knew about pressure, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That strength is your inner fortress. Its cornerstone is a simple, powerful command. Focus on yourself. Stay silent. This is the practice of taking back what is yours, your attention, your peace, your life. If you're ready to start building, say, "I'll focus on myself," and stay silent in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for direct, practical guidance. What follows are the exact steps to build that unshakable inner space. Listen to the end. The final point is the one that makes all the others permanent. This focus is not about ambition, it's about boundary. Imagine drawing a bright, clear circle around the only things you truly own, your thoughts, your choices, your actions. Everything outside that circle, other people's actions, their opinions, the past, the future, is not your property. Worrying about it is like guarding your neighbor's house while yours is left unlocked. Marcus Aurelius asked himself, why should we feel anger at the world, as if the world would notice? The world does not notice. It carries on. Your job is to tend to your own garden, the plot of land within your control. When you focus there, you are unshakable. The storms may rage outside your walls, but inside, you have work to do. Your work. Silence is the lock on your gate. It is not about never speaking. It is about choosing when your energy is worth spending. Most speech is a leak of power, explaining yourself to those who won't listen, complaining about things you cannot change, reacting to every provocation. Seneca advised, be silent as much as you can, talk only when you must, and then say only what is necessary. Feel the weight of that. Only what is necessary. How much of your daily speech would survive that filter? The gossip, the complaint about the coffee, the lengthy justification of your choices to someone who won't understand, it all fails the test. This leak drains your authority and your calm. You must install a gatekeeper at your lips. Its name is discretion. Before any sound passes, impose 3 gates. This is an ancient practice. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Let's sharpen these for the fortress builder. First, is it true? Not just factually, but is it your truth? Or are you parroting a headline or rumor? Are you speaking from clear judgment or from blurred emotion? Second, is it necessary? This is the strictest gate. Necessary for what? For your purpose? For the other person's benefit? For a practical outcome? Complaining is never necessary. Gossip is never necessary. Explaining yourself to someone acting in bad faith is never necessary. Most sharing is just verbal clutter seeking validation. Third, is it kind? Kindness here is not sentimentality. It is an expression of integrity. Does it add to the peace of the situation, or does it add fuel to a fire? If it passes all 3, speak. If it fails even one, let silence hold it. This discipline conserves your energy for what matters. Apply this to the most common leaks. Gossip. It feels like bonding, but it is the theft of dignity, theirs and yours. When you gossip, you train your mind to judge others, pulling your attention outside your walls. You also signal that you are untrustworthy. The Stoic response is simple deflection. That's not something I've observed, or a silent change of subject. Complaining, this is the soundtrack of a powerless mind. Complaining about the weather, the weight, the price, is a declaration that external events should be different for your convenience. Marcus Aurelius offered the antidote. Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs. The complaint reinforces your helplessness. Silence, or a simple acknowledgement of fact, it is raining, reinforces your resilience. Now the hardest audit. explaining and defending yourself. You owe no one a lengthy justification for your reasonable choices. The compulsion to explain springs from a need for external approval. It is the opposite of fortress building. Every time you over-explain, you are handing someone a lever to pry open your gates. "I've decided this is best for me" is a complete sentence. Practice it. If pressed, silence is a powerful follow-up. You are not being rude, you are being sovereign. Your internal reasoning is your business. Your decisions are your business. By auditing this speech, you build massive, imposing walls of self-respect. This audit transforms your presence. When you speak less, your words carry more weight. People listen. When you refuse to complain, you become a source of stability. When you decline to gossip, you become a vault of trust. The power you once leaked away now accumulates inside you. It becomes a steady, calm energy that fuels your purposeful actions. Start the audit today. In your next conversation, let 3 comments die behind the gates. Feel the strength of that withheld energy. It is the sound of your fortress growing stronger. If you're finding this path to a quieter, stronger mind valuable, please share it. Liking and subscribing helps this work reach others who need it. Their opinion of you is not your business. Let that sink in. It is a fundamental shift in ownership. You are trying to manage a piece of property that was never yours to begin with. Every moment you spend anxious about what someone thinks, you have abandoned your post. You are outside your own walls, desperately tending to their garden while yours is left unlocked. Marcus Aurelius exposed the irony. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. This is the insanity you must cure. An opinion is external data, like the temperature or the wind direction. It is information, not an identity. Your fortress must be built to withstand all weather, praise, blame, indifference, without a single stone being moved. Understand the mechanism. When you hear praise, it triggers a pleasant feeling. When you hear criticism, it triggers pain. Your animal brain interprets this as a direct reward or threat, but your rational mind has the power to intercept this signal. It can ask, is this assessment true? Does it align with the facts of my character and actions? If it does, and it's critical, you can learn from it without being devastated. If it's false, you can dismiss it without anger. If it's praise, you can acknowledge it without letting it inflate your sense of self. The key is that the source of your worth is internal. You are not a stock price, fluctuating with every piece of market chatter. You are a sovereign state with your own constitution. Practice detachment through visualization. When a critical comment lands, see it as a physical object, a leaf blown by the wind. It has landed at your gate. You can examine it. Is there truth here? Then let the next breeze carry it away. You do not have to build a shrine to it. You do not have to carry it inside and analyze it for days. The same with flattery. See it as a beautifully wrapped box, but empty. Appreciate the gesture, but do not mistake the wrapping for a genuine gift. Do not let it alter your course. Your internal compass, your values, and your reason is your only guide. This is critical with those closest to you. Family and friends believe their opinions are your business. They will often present them as fact. You should be more X. Why aren't you doing Y? This is where your discipline is tested. Their concern may come from love, but their opinion remains outside your circle of control. Your duty is to listen, evaluate with kindness, and then make your own choice. You can say, I hear your concern, and I've considered it. My path is different. You do not owe them a debate. To debate is to accept the premise that their opinion is a governing factor. It is not. This calm, non-reactive stance is the ultimate expression of self-focus. Internalize this truth. You cannot control the opinion, but you can always control your response to it. Your silence, your lack of argument, your continued focus on your own work, this is the most powerful response. It communicates that the opinion does not reach the core of you. Over time, as you stop feeding the beast of external validation, it starves. The noise fades. You become less concerned about how things appear and more concerned about how they are. Your character becomes the only reputation you manage, and a character built on consistent action, not on variable opinion, is an unassailable law. 4. Find strength in not reacting. Your reaction is the hook they are fishing with, and you are taking the bait every single time. A provocative comment, a disrespectful tone, a perceived slight, these are all lures cast into your mental waters. The moment you feel that hot surge of emotion and snap back, you are caught. You are now playing their game, on their terms, draining your energy for their drama. Epictetus, another Stoic master, gave the formula. Remember, it is not he who gives abuse or blows who affronts, but the view we take of these things as insulting. Therefore, another person will not do you harm unless you wish it. You will be harmed at just that time at which you take yourself to be harmed. The harm is not in the action, it is in your reaction. Your power lies in cutting the line. Create the pause. This is the single most important skill you will build. Between the trigger, their words, and the response, your words, there is a space. In that space lies your freedom and your power. For most, that space does not exist. The reaction is automatic, a conditioned reflex. You must manufacture that space through deliberate practice. When you feel the hook sink in, your immediate physical task is to do nothing. Do not speak, do not move. Breathe in and breathe out. That breath is the expansion of the space. In that quiet moment, you reclaim your sovereignty. You are no longer a stimulus response machine. You are a thinking human being choosing your next move. In that pause, ask the fortress-building questions. First, is this within my control? Their behavior is not. Your response is. Second, what is my objective? Is it to escalate conflict? To prove a point they won't accept? Or is it to protect my peace and maintain my dignity? The dignified response is almost never the quick, clever retort. Often it is silence. Sometimes it is a calm, simple statement of fact. I won't be spoken to that way, followed by disengagement. The goal is not to win the exchange. The goal is to leave the exchange with your energy intact and your walls unbreached. Train for this in low-stakes environments. Practice not reacting to minor annoyances. The slow driver, the long line, the spilled coffee. These are your training grounds. When you feel the frustration rise, practice the pause. Breathe. Observe the emotion as a physiological event, a rush of heat, a tightening of the chest, without letting it dictate your action. By doing this with small things, you build the neural pathway. You teach your nervous system that it has a choice. Then, when a major provocation comes, the pathway is already carved. You will have the strength to not react. Understand the profound impact of non-reaction. It disarms the other person completely. They are prepared for a fight. They have their next verbal volley loaded. Your silence or calm deflection leaves them swinging at air. It often ends the conflict there and then, but even if it doesn't, you have won. You have kept your inner fortress secure. You have not allowed their chaos to become yours. Seneca advised, the best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. By not reacting, you refuse to become the angry, spiteful person standing before you. You remained whole. This is not weakness, it is the ultimate strategic strength. If this reframe is helping you reclaim your power, pay it forward. Share this post. Your like and subscription fuels this mission of practical peace.
5. Your fortress is your freedom. This is not about building walls to hide. It is about building walls to be free. The world defines freedom as doing whatever you want. Stoicism defines it as not being compelled by what you don't want. Your fortress is not a prison. It is the liberated space where you are no longer a puppet of external forces. Inside it, you are finally free to think, to choose, and to act from your own core. Epictetus, who began life as a slave, knew true freedom was internal. He is free who lives as he wishes, who is neither subject to compulsion, nor hindrance, nor force. Your inner fortress is where that wish is formed, free from compulsion. This freedom manifests as undisturbed calm. It is the ability to watch the chaos of opinions, demands, and drama from behind your walls, knowing none of it has the right to command you. You are free from the tyranny of the urgent, the noisy, and the trivial. Your energy is no longer siphoned off. It is consolidated within you, ready to be directed at your true purposes. This calm is not passive, it is potent. It is the clarity from which meaningful action is born. Understand the final shift. The goal is not to control life, but to meet it from a position of unassailable strength. The fortress does not make the storms stop, it makes you unafraid of them. You are free to engage with the world not from neediness or fear, but from choice and contribution. You can listen without needing to be right. You can help without needing credit. You can participate without losing yourself. This is the ultimate expression of focus and silence, a vibrant, purposeful freedom that flows from a protected core. Your fortress, once built, becomes the foundation for everything else. It allows your relationships to be cleaner, your work to be more focused, and your time to be your own. It is the quiet, unbendable spine of your life. Start building it today, stone by stone, through the daily, silent return to what is yours. The world needs more people who cannot be shaken. Become one of them. This is your path to a freedom that cannot be taken. 6. Accept what is, not what you wish. Fighting reality is a war you will always lose. Your exhaustion doesn't come from the facts of your life, but your constant, silent argument with them. You think acceptance is weakness. It is your greatest strategic advantage. Acceptance is not approval. It is the clear-eyed, tactical assessment of the battlefield. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny for what could more aptly fit your needs. This is not mystical, it is practical. You cannot build a stable foundation on the quicksand of if only. Your fortress must be anchored in the solid ground of what is. Start by distinguishing between events and your narrative about them. The event is neutral, a project canceled, a plan changed, a person acting as they do. The suffering is in your story. This shouldn't have happened. This ruins everything. They are wrong. Your argument with the event is what breaches your walls. Acceptance means dropping the argument. It means looking at the canceled project and saying, this is the current reality. What is within my power to do next? This immediate pivot is where your power reactivates. Practice this with minor inconveniences. The train is delayed. The reality is the train is delayed. Your story is, this is unfair. My day is ruined. The system is broken. Feel the difference in energy. The story drains you. The simple fact just is. Your task is to adapt. Pull out a book. Observe the station. Breathe. You are training your mind to meet reality without a childish protest. This muscle, built on small things, will hold you up when major life events shift. This acceptance is the bedrock of your focus. When you stop wasting energy arguing with what you cannot change, all that energy becomes available for what you can, your judgments, your efforts, your next move. Your inner fortress becomes quiet, not because the world is quiet, but because you have ceased the internal shouting. You see the world clearly from a position of unshakable calm and respond from strength, not from struggle. 7. Your fortress becomes your legacy. This work is not just for you. A fortified mind is a gift to everyone around you. When you are reactive, volatile, and needy, you create chaos. When you are calm, focused, and silent in your strength, you create stability. Your inner fortress doesn't isolate you. It allows you to engage with the world without being corrupted by it. You become a source of clarity in confusion, a pillar of peace in drama. Seneca saw this duty. We should bring our minds into such a state that no misfortune can move us. This isn't selfish, it is your greatest contribution. Consider the ripple effect. In a disagreement, your non-reactive silence can de-escalate a conflict. In a crisis, your focused attention can find a solution where others see only panic. Your refusal to gossip builds a reputation of integrity. Your self-approval frees you to genuinely celebrate others. Your disciplined comfort makes you resilient so you can support those who are breaking. Your practice of acceptance allows you to lead others through change without fear. Your fortress provides shelter for others, not just for yourself. This is the ultimate purpose. The world is filled with crumbling walls and open gates. By building your own, you become a living example. You demonstrate that peace is possible, not by controlling everything, but by mastering your own domain. You show that strength is quiet, that focus is fertile, and that silence is powerful. Without preaching, you offer a blueprint. Your calm presence gives others permission to seek their own. 8. Make your practice a ritual, not a reaction. Your willpower is a shallow well. You cannot rely on it to defend your fortress when true storms come. If your practice is only for bad days, you have no practice at all. You have a desperate plea. The strength you seek is built in the quiet, ordinary days through unbroken ritual. Marcus Aurelius did not write his meditations in crisis. He wrote them daily, fortifying his mind before it was needed. He stated, "The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts." Ritual is how you consistently dye your soul with the color of calm and focus. A ritual is not a grand, time-consuming ceremony. It is a non-negotiable daily action that reinforces your sovereignty. It is the mortar between the stones of your fortress. Without it, the principles remain as disconnected blocks that will topple under pressure. Your ritual can be just 5 minutes. In the morning, in silence, do 2 things. First, mentally review your circle of control. Visualize the dichotomy. Set a single clear intention for the day aligned with your focus. Today, I guard my attention. Or, today, I embrace 1 moment of silence when provoked. That's it. In the evening, perform the other half of the ritual, the review. Again, in silence, ask yourself, without judgment, where did my attention go today? Did my speech align with my values? When did I leave my fortress, and how did I return? This is not self-criticism, it is reconnaissance. You are gathering data on where your walls are weak so you know where to build tomorrow. Seneca practiced this, writing, "I examine my entire day and go back over what I've done and said, hiding nothing from myself, passing nothing by." This honest accounting seals the day's lessons. The power of ritual is its predictability. It works precisely because it is boring. It bypasses the emotional, fickle mind and creates structure. On days you feel weak, the ritual carries you. On days you feel strong, the ritual deepens you. It becomes the heartbeat of your inner fortress, a steady rhythm that persists regardless of the chaos outside. Commit to this small, daily maintenance. It is the difference between a shelter that crumbles and a citadel that endures for a lifetime. Practical takeaway. Your inner fortress is built daily through consistent practice, not a single grand gesture. Tomorrow, follow this simple 2-part drill. First, your morning discipline. For 1 full hour, guard your attention with fierce gentleness. Do not let it dwell on news you cannot change, past conversations, or future worries. Each time it wanders outside your circle of control, gently guide it back to your breath or a tangible task. This trains your sentry. In the afternoon, perform your practice in 1 conversation committed to strategic silence. Listen completely. Before speaking, pause and filter your words. Speak only what is true, necessary, and helpful. Feel the accumulating power of withheld reaction and unnecessary comment. This builds your walls. In the evening, spend 2 minutes in review. Where did your attention go? When did your speech align with your purpose? This closes the ritual. These are your first stones. Lay them tomorrow. Repeat. The world does not need more noise. It needs your calm, focused energy. Go build.